Sexy Squad, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that bell so you know whenever I post a video. So, according to Town and Country, this article entitled Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have officially moved out of Frogmore Cottage by, again, Emily Burke. And this is published on June 29, 2023. I was checking this article out and it kind of made me think, you know, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, for all intents and purposes, have been like ousted. They've been like pushed out by the firm, by the UK tabloid media, by their family, etc., whatever it is. And, you know, what was it that they did? They flagged systemic racism, systemic prejudice, systemic sexism, and xenophobia. And they faced a whole bunch of death threats because of those things. They essentially asked the firm for help, and the firm basically said, we can't do anything. This is the way that it's always been, and just because it's way, way, way worse with your Black American wife, we really can't do much more for you. And so they left. That's basically what they did. Prince Andrew, on the other hand, is an abuser. He's a predator. And somehow, I just feel like he has afforded more privilege. He somehow has more pull in the UK. Like, he still has some sort of respect. He still has some sort of privilege, you know, and I just don't get it. Because I don't see the things that these two entities, these two parties, if you will, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as the Sussexes, and Prince Andrew, I don't see how it's in any way equal or even measurable what they did. One flagged injustice and asked for some decency in terms of mental health, and the other, you know, is a criminal. And how does it even, you know, I don't get it. So anyway, this article about Frogmore Cottage says, Buckingham Palace just released in its annual Sovereign Grant report and confirmed that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are officially moved out of Frogmore Cottage. A palace official confirmed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex only just left and recently packed up. Now, I won't read this whole article, but I do want to tell you when they assume it was that they kind of packed up what they needed. So it says, when Prince Harry was in the UK to attend preliminary hearings, I'm jumping down a little bit to the end of the article. I basically just want to give you that beginning and that end. It says, when Prince Harry was in the UK to attend preliminary hearings for his phone hacking lawsuit in March 2023, he reportedly stayed at Frogmore Cottage. The Telegraph reported that he possibly used the visit to sort out the couple's belongings and work out what needs to be shipped to the U.S. ahead of vacating the property. And as always, the way the article ends just always leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Anyway, it says, now it seems as if Montecito, California is their full-time and in parentheses and only residence. Now, we know that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle put a lot of money into renovating Frogmore Cottage, right? They had to even, you know, it's not right. It's not right. It's not moral. It's not just. The only thing I can see it as is opportunists, you know? Like, I feel like the firm just saw, hey, we can snip some corners. And why don't we snip some corners with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who are for all intents disgraced because they flagged institutional racism and, you know, a lack of compassion for mental health struggles and xenophobia, and, you know, let's just, you know, they're disgraced, let's just snip them. It's not really fair, you know, like, they thought that that would be their home in the UK. And even Buckingham Palace said, this will be their home when they're in the UK. You know, it just really reminds me of the greedy sort of opportunist, totally self-interested, billionaire tooting, millionaire tooting, you know, oh, we're just basically, you know, running things this way for our rich golf buddies type corporations, you know, who does a huge line of hirings and turns around 2 weeks and does a huge line of firings, you know? It's like they're not really thinking about loyalty or, you know, even long term in this. You know, I feel like if Buckingham Palace would have thought long term with this, their image is slowly going down and down and down, getting worse and worse and worse. Among young people, they don't even want the monarchy to be there. Perhaps it's because of things like this that just leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Now, with that being said, I have another article here. And this is an article from graziadaily.co.uk. .co.uk, and it is labeled all the things Prince Andrew has been allowed to keep that Meghan and Harry aren't. Now this was posted all the way back in 2021, so this right here goes to show me that people have been thinking about they've been thinking about this for some time. So the first one is security, the next one is military titles. People are gross. This institution is gross. The way it treats people is gross. Okay, anyway, let's read a bit of this. So security. It says security. And this article, it's entitled All the Things Prince Andrew Has Been Allowed to Keep That Meghan and Harry Aren't. And it's by Georgia Aspinall. And this was posted on 15th of October, 2021. So it says security. Meghan and Harry famously lost their security detail when they chose to step down as senior royals. Even before they married, Harry says he was told that Meghan should carry on acting because there's not the money to pay for her security. And later, after Archie was born, the couple said they were informed that their son would not receive security because he's not going to be a prince. Just listen to how cold that sounds, you know, like royal protocol out of this. These people are enacting systemic racism and all the while acting like they don't know what systemic racism is. You know what it is, and you're doing it. You're the perpetrator of it. The one friggin' mixed race kid, he's not going to be prince, so why should I give security to that little brat? That's what that says to me, and that's what it says to the public too. You know, the UK had a great opportunity to embrace diversity with Prince Harry and his family. And now there might not be a monarchy around in 100 years because they're on the wrong side of history. So it goes on to say military titles. Another controversial moment came when Prince Harry lost his honorary military titles, which included Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Air Commander of the RAF Huntington, and Commodore-in-Chief Small Ships and Diving after stepping back as Senior Royal. Let me go ahead and pause there and say I call Prince Harry, Princess Meghan, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilibet. I call them all prince and princesses because that's what they are. And in my heart, that's what they'll always be. So if you guys flag me and say, hey, that's not her title, I'm still going to do it. That's not his title, I'm still going to do it. So it says this, and this is dated. So remember, this article is from 2021. It says in August this year, it was emerged that the Queen had allowed Andrew to keep all of his honorary titles. This last one is really, it just seems cold, childish, you know, and it's creepy. It's creepy. I can just see them saying, well, it's royal protocol. We did it because of royal protocol. I'm just wondering if these people are not making crap up along as they go. It says, according to reports, ahead of the November 2020 cenotaph ceremony to mark Remembrance Sunday, Prince Harry was told that he could not lay a wreath. Then, is it a wreath or a wraith? Wraith. Then, when he could not attend the ceremony due to the pandemic, it was then reported that the Duke of Sussex requested a wreath wraith be laid in his name. I think that wreath means the plant. I think that wraith means like the mythological creature. I'm not sure. A request which was turned down. A request which was turned down. It's just weird. It leaves a gross taste in my mouth. And this was from 2021. So, and then to my understanding, it hasn't really been put out there, but people have said that King Charles and the firm wanted Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out of Frogmore Cottage so quickly because he wanted to move Andrew in. So I feel like that's what you could add in 2023, but I'm pretty sure there's lots of other things that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have not been able to keep that Prince Andrew has. But if you guys know those things, put it in the comments because I want to hear. You guys teach me. You guys know I'm pretty much new to the Sussex universe, so let me know. But it's just, I got to thinking about it. This whole Frogmore Cottage ordeal, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and it's really not in good humor, you know, for the firm to do. They are eliminating themselves. Young people, they look at the firm and they see people who are cold, bigoted, out of touch, and who don't want to address social justice issues head on. That, like, it represents the exact opposite of what young people today want. So if the monarchy is eliminated, I don't have to say that I don't want the monarchy to be around. I don't have to say I'm an anti-monarchist. You know, I think that there are some fruitful things that could come from the institution, but it will involve them evolving. It'll involve them confronting social justice issues head on. It'll involve them changing the way people perceive them as out of touch, stuffy, racist, sexist, misogynist. It'll involve that. And by not doing that, they're ruining themselves. So anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Sussexes Squad, let me know in the comments. If you're new here, go ahead. Hit the like and subscribe button, hit that bell so you know whenever I post a video, and I'll see you next time.